Hello everyone, welcome to this week's tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to differentiate the inverse sine of x, or sine to the power of -1 of x. And before we get started, remember these trigonometric identities, or hyperbolic identities actually. Yeah, so just remember these. Sine x is a half e to the x minus e to the minus x, and cos x is a half e to the x plus e to the minus x, and we have that cos squared x minus sine squared x is 1. Okay, and now what I'm going to be doing is, the first thing, we need to be able to work with this, so I'm going to let y equal to the inverse sine of x. Alright, cool. So now what we're going to do is, we can see that sine y is equals to x. And now that we've got this part here, we can just use this identity there, as you can probably notice. So we're putting that guy in there, but obviously we're just taking the x's out, putting the y's in, because it's sine y as opposed to sine x. Okay? And so I'm just setting that as x equals to a half e to the x minus e to the y, sorry. E to the y minus e to the minus y. And I'm going to expand that bracket out. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to differentiate that term, okay, with respect to y. So therefore dx dy is going to be equal to, right, so as you can see here, there's only one lots of y. So there's a 1 in front of the y, we bring that down, we're going to get this term back when we differentiate, and henceforth, obviously, we're going to get the exponential back as well. And for this second term here, you see there's a -1 in front of the y, right, because it's minus y, so it's -1 times y. When we differentiate, obviously we bring that down. This term's a negative term, but the differential of this term is a positive term, because a negative times a negative is a positive. So we're going to get plus a half e to the minus y. Let me just write that 2 out properly. Okay, so now we can see that, and here's another identity here. So as you can see, this matches up with this. Actually, just to make that a bit more clear, I'm going to factorize it out. So that's half e to the y plus e to the minus y. And yeah, as you can see, that corresponds to that. Well, instead of there being x's, there's y's. And so if I just politely move that to that side, I can say that dx dy is going to be equal to cos y. And that's it. So now what we're going to do is, we're going to use this identity here, and we're going to rearrange and make cos y the subject. Okay, so cos squared y minus sine squared y is equals to 1. Therefore, cos squared y is equals to sine squared y plus 1. And then cos y is going to be equals to the square root of this. Now, don't worry, you're going to very soon see why I'm doing this. Okay, so we've got a result here, dx dy is equals to cos y. Now, all we need to do now is we need to take this result and we need to flip it on its head. So we're doing dy by dx is simply going to be 1 over cos y. And look, cos y is equals to this identity here. So we're just going to plug that in, and we're going to get back dy dx is equals to 1 over the square root, right? 1 over the square root of sine. Let me write my sine out properly. shine squared y plus 1. And now, what was the final result at the bottom, but we'll get to that. What we need to do now is we need to basically simplify this term here. And hold on a second, at the beginning I identified x as equaling to shine y, so shine squared of y is just going to be x squared. So we have that dy dx equals 1 over the square root of x squared plus 1. And that, everyone, is the result we are looking for. Okay, so let's just write out the way in which the question was formatted, and that is that d dx of the inverse shine of x is just 1 over the square root of x squared plus 1. Okay, and I'm going to underline that in purple, why not? So yeah, here's the final result, and I hope you found that video remotely useful and entertaining. Actually, I upgraded to an Apple Pencil. I was using either my finger or like a really bad 99p stylus. So I hope this was quicker and my writing was a lot clearer as opposed to previous tutorials as well. If you have any comments, questions, or particular requests for different kind of maths or physics related questions, then please feel free to comment down below and I'll try my best to make those a video. Thank you very much and bye now.